Hi everyone, welcome to Shelf Control. I'm Norm,
I'm Lisa.
and today we're going to be unboxing Teotihuacan City of Gods, the Deluxe Master Set. Did I say it right?
Our judges indicate that that's close enough.
So we just recently did an unboxing on
Andromeda's Edge.
that one. And we actually received this game first, but we held off on doing this unboxing because we did, where's it at? We got a little bit of damage on the box when we found, wow, we're just messing up everything. When this one was delivered, the outside box had quite a bit of damage on it.
So what was interesting was the outside box did not.
Right, that's right. It was a box within a box.
It looked perfect. Then
Within
we
a box.
opened it up, and the box that had this in it
Had quite a big
had some
smash.
damage on a corner. And then we open it up and we see this. It's the corner's a little bit smushed, but it's actually smushed to the point where it's actually torn a little bit. And
Yeah.
so we were gonna hold off. I sent.
Yeah, we took some pictures of the boxes. We sent an email to the Kickstarter group.
Board and Dice.
And it did say that they try to respond to emails on Mondays, and we actually sent that email on a Monday.
On a Monday, so we were like, okay, we've got to wait a week.
And a week is not a very long time.
So it is now a Wednesday for us, a week and a couple days, and we still haven't heard from them. So you'd gone out to the forums.
Yeah, I went to the Kickstarter forums, and somebody had asked in the comments, how long is it taking for you guys to get a response? And somebody said, it's been 3 weeks, I haven't heard. And then Board and Dice replied and said that they have a lot of requests coming in, and they're working through them as fast as they can. So it's like, okay, we don't want to wait 3 or more weeks.
A couple of weeks is a terribly long time
to open this up. So we'll see what they say about the damage. Their website said that they don't replace damaged boxes, but a guy from Board and Dice told me that I should fill out a form anyways, because for Kickstarters they changed their policy for that. So hopefully,
Which is good, because it's not our fault.
hopefully this box being torn is enough to get
Yep.
back.
But we
So
also wanted to get it opened pretty quick, just in case there's some other damage to
there
some
might
things
be
inside.
there
So
might be some problems.
we
in
don't know,
missing
so-
pieces or stuff like that.
So who knows how this video is going to go once we open this up. But let's do it.
So I guess before I tear this open, the box itself, it had a package of sleeves that I went ahead and got. They were an add-on for $1, which is a great price for a package of sleeves. And this game doesn't use many. There's 55 sleeves in this pack, so that's more than enough to do that. It came with a cardboard resource holder that doesn't have instructions on how to put it together, and so this could be a bit of a challenge. I think people are saying that was kind of hard, and when it's completed it doesn't fit into the box, so it's another thing that'll just sit on the top of the calyx if we decide to use it.
Yep, I've got a Everdell tree that is just sitting on a cabinet right now.
And then there was they said that there was an issue with the rules for the solo, and so they printed out a errata sheet for the solo and included that.
My brain did not hear you say that.
So the rules in the rule book for the solo game is not correct. You go by this. So we'll see how that goes. And I went ahead and got the 5th player expansion at the same time because it has the matching components for the game. Don't know that we'll ever play it with 5, but this was the opportunity to get it just in case we wanted to. All right, open your box. Anytime now, you can open your box.
trying to open the. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it could be because it had that dented. Yeah, the bottom box is really dented there too.
Okay, put this.
So I'll set this over.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah, a bit of. Let's make sure we're in
So
the
here's a
camera view
here's
overhead.
a packing sheet telling you how everything goes back into the box.
Lots of appendix, expert challenges, solo mode, modules, and core rules. So we've got
Lots of books to read. And this must be maybe player aids. They're awfully big. Player turn and all that. Yeah, so this is player aids. That's decent size.
We've got the player boards, the dual. Oh, there we go.
Dual layered boards.
Dual layered boards,
those
which
are nice.
I really like. So 4 of these. I assume a 5th one is in there. There's a slot in the back, so I assume something will go there.
Something like slide in.
Yeah, possibly. So we'll put those over there.
Yeah, this must be the player board itself. It looks like it's got some UV spotting on it.
Shiny.
It makes it
Shiny.
shiny.
That's a big board.
And so, yeah, we got a good size board.
Another table hog here.
It's a dual-sided board from what I remember.
Yeah.
So this one's got some brighter colors, I think. This one's probably a little bit more muted.
So it's the same board, just a little calmer.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's to help.
Your head's
Pick
out
out-
of the shot.
I think it's to help pick out what these different sections do without being confused with all the colors.
Okay.
But I kind of like the bright colors. We'll see which ones we prefer to
Well,
play
so
with.
far the board and the player board were at the top, which was away from the damaged
Yeah,
box.
so those look good.
So hopefully there's not going to be problems there. So we've got some dice in here. We've just got some stuff. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know anything about this game. I'm just
Well,
looking at
with
stuff.
the deluxe, we should have some really nice wooden components.
These seem like metal.
I think it's just the tinkling of thin wood.
Just the tinkling of wood.
So these have these are quite.
Wow, there's a lot of really nice wood. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, these have some really small. I don't know if that's showing or not. Some really small little bits with like the little spears and stuff. So I don't see any broken ones down at the bottom of the bag.
I'm just pulling stuff out and
Insert.
looking at stuff. Yeah, if we can.
Yeah, so here's some big chunky
Got some cards.
wooden blocks.
Ooh. Okay, I found the player colors, I guess. No, there's 5 of these. Oh, these are resources.
Yeah. Okay, and the dice are nice and chunky, and they have.
Oh, they're light. They're crazy light.
They have the sharp corners instead of rounded corners, which I kind of like those on dice. It's more like casino dice than game dice.
You gotta just. What? No,
I
you gotta.
assume. Yeah, and they have a symbol on them on the 6th side because I think that as you use the dice, they kind of age up, and once they hit the 6th side, I think they retire or die or something. So that's why they got that shown like that. Small deck of cards for sleeving.
We've just got some resources. We don't know yet what these are.
Yeah,
Overhead camera's not quite positioned well, so.
they're all nice screen printed wooden pieces.
Oh, that's that pop.
This one has just random bits.
Yeah, looks like houses. We don't know yet. Okay, so Where's the
Is
lid
this
for that one?
right here?
Oh.
The lid's not gonna go on
No,
that one.
not right now.
So,
Your head's out of the shot. What is that?
okay, there's a bunch of cardboard punch outs there.
Oh, this is no, that's not punch outs.
So yeah, there's this one's a whole big. It's like a puzzle piece.
Okay,
And
just a whole bunch
some
of
other
punch outs.
pieces.
Now we're getting
And
down
then this
to.
is the last
Okay.
insert.
Well, since this was the bottom insert, we look to be pretty okay. And of course, we'll go through this in more detail. There's no
Yeah,
damage.
It's got a crease there, but
Doesn't look to
it's
have
not
impacted.
cracked or anything like that. So it's just the box that's an issue there.
Oh, that comes with bags. Oh, different size bags. Okay.
So for different components that have to be randomized as you're playing, I guess.
A lot of wooden pieces here.
Yeah, I think they replaced all the cardboard bits with wood. I wonder.
Was this all? Were we all in on this?
We didn't go all in because
Wow.
the all in for this included neoprene mats for
I'm
the
not a
game
big
board.
neoprene mat fan.
Yeah, you have to roll them up and keep them somewhere, and then it's hard to get them to go flat. I like the cardboard player boards and game boards, and neoprene just. I've gotten a few bits of the neoprene and rather not play with them. I wonder if you look at the back here, there's some punch outs of different smaller rectangle shapes. I wonder if some of these cardboards have been replaced with these wooden bits and just punch out and keep somewhere else. But these white ones are what the pyramid is going to be made up of.
You get to make a pyramid?
Yeah. Cool. They're all good chunky bits of
Yeah.
wood. What am I going to do with the copy cup?
Lots of chunky pieces of wood. So it looks like everything is good. So Norm will of course go through all the component lists and make sure we have everything.
To count, make sure
Yeah.
everything's there, and
That's his job.
figure out how to pack them away into these inserts.
And that, yeah, so
These inserts they show the picture of the resource on it, and that these must be for the individual player bits.
and they're just plastic and thin plastic. And I will say this, had we opened this game first, I'd have been fine. No problem with these inserts. But when you open Andromeda's Edge first and you have those insane inserts.
If you saw our video with that, just the game trays with your individual player pieces that you could hand out, and the trays that you just take out and you just set on the table, and they work for
Crazy.
setup.
Yeah, we'll
And-
have to see how this goes with setup and
Yeah, a lot of people were disappointed with these inserts, especially the bottom one. Like, it's just two wells that you're supposed to put stuff in, and if you look at the packing sheet, now it's like, oh, put these wooden bits in like this, and put those there, and the
that's not gonna
bags go
happen.
there, and nothing is gonna stay where you put
not
it.
at all. You've got this whole section just for the bags. I mean, maybe you put some of the random stuff in there and leave it, but we'd probably want to get some kind of foam to put in between.
Well, it looks like you put the green bag on top of everything to kind of help hold everything down, and this was not what we were told we were going to get.
Really? What were we
let's
told
see.
we were going to get?
Let's see what they say here. I wonder. I don't know that it says anything in here specific.
Does that fruity smell your creamer?
Yep, it's the white chocolate raspberry.
Oh.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like they advertise the custom insert on the back of the box. So
So
I
this
guess,
is considered a custom insert?
yeah, they on the page they had I'll see if I find an image and put it up, but they had a mock-up of these that kind of had the exploded version of, you know, this sits here and this sits here, and they were like, you know, this is going to make set up and tear down a snap. And people who've gotten this, and even when they showed the videos before they put them out, people were like, that insert's not deluxe and it's not going to work.
So we got the deluxe.
So this is this is the deluxe with the deluxe insert that's supposed to make setup easy.
Yeah, the quality of this is not a deluxe insert. With some of the other games we've gotten and inserts we've gotten on other games, this certainly is not a deluxe insert.
Yeah, this is a disappointing insert. I saw on Board Game Geek somebody 3D printed some things to sit in here to help hold the pieces. We'll see what people come up with, but
we'll let them do the experimentation. And
well, like I'm one who I'm not against using the Ziploc storage system, but when you're told you're going to be getting a deluxe custom insert, you're expecting game trays or something like that. And you know, these people didn't go with game trays. They said they actually did go back and change the insert a little bit, and then when they showed us, you know, hey, look at the new insert, people were still like, that's not going to cut it.
I do like the lids having the imprint of what's supposed to go into that particular space. So I do like that. But yeah, if this is supposed to be a deluxe insert, I mean, especially after opening Andromeda's Edge and seeing those inserts and just how impressive that was, yeah, this would be a bit of a disappointment.
And I mean, are you setting this out as your resources out on the table? You got these deep wells here that don't give you any, looking at the side, they don't give you any clue as to what's inside them. And
we tend to use a lot of cork board or cork dishes that you've seen us use in some previous videos that we just store stuff in when we're playing to have it out on the table. But
or
I mean,
that cardboard resource holder. You know, it'd be nice if that works really well. It would have been great if that could have gone into the box. And you just pull that out and set it instead of
maybe
dumping this into that.
Maybe if we have all of that in that, it'll go in the box if we don't have these.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of storage system we end up doing.
I don't know why I'm giving so much opinion on it, because I'm not the one to organize it and store it and set it up. That's all Norm's job, but.
Yeah, I find when you don't have a nice custom insert job, I generally will pack it up differently a couple times as I'm playing, as it's like, oh, okay, setting it up, this would be better if this was kept over here, or these things don't need to be kept separate, they can be put together like player pieces. You just hand them all their pieces.
And he does so good at that, so why do I want to take away from that?
Which, I mean, this is nice to hold your player pieces, but you're not going to want them loose in there. You'd rather just have a bag and just say, oh, here's all your stuff, and rather than everyone reach your fingers in there and pull out what you need.
With the deluxe, like, these are some pretty substantial pieces. I mean, this is impressive. All of the wood pieces is really really
the wood
impressive.
Pieces look really good.
So it is a bit of a disappointment when you've got so much what looks to be great quality on everything else, and then you've got these little inserts. But we'll see once we put together that component holder and we get it out on the table and see how much space
it
it takes.
doesn't affect gameplay.
No.
So, when we have people over to play the game, they're not going to notice because I'm going to be the one upset with the insert every time I have to set it up and tear it down.
And usually if we have people over, we know what we're playing. He sets the game up in advance just to have it ready and save some time. So, yeah, he's going to be the only one. I'll have to listen to the grumbles, but I can tune him out pretty well.
Yeah, so hopefully we haven't played this game. I've always been interested in it, and when they came out with the deluxe master set with these wooden bits and all the modules and expansions and everything together, it's like, okay,
So this is everything.
that's the opportunity to get it. Yeah.
Okay.
And so
The only thing of concern is this box. Hopefully they can replace it for us, because again, you invest in this kind of game and this kind of quality.
you kind of want
That's
to
quite
look nice
concerning.
on the shelf, and
that doesn't look nice on the shelf.
I could always store it with this side facing forward, so I guess it's not the total end of the world, but I mean.
But again, if we're putting this kind of money, bless you. If we're
Excuse
putting
me.
this kind of money into a Kickstarter,
Yeah.
and I don't know what I find it's best if I don't know how much we put into some of the Kickstarters, but that would be disappointing if they don't replace the box. I would be a bit disappointed.
So yeah, so we'll see what they say. Hopefully we hear back from them before we get some plays in and decide to do a review of this.
Yep. So you'll find out come the video where we do the review on the outcome of this box.
Whether we show you a nice new box or whether we show you a torn up box
With a lot of grumbling.
and maybe even talk about what I've done for storage, if I was able to make this work.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure out something by then.
So
But yeah, it looks like you got a lot of work to do.
yep. So that's the video. We did a really good job of avoiding saying Teotihuacan more than just the once at the beginning.
And now again.
So and again.
And did you say it both times the same?
I said it phonetically. So is that right?
Yeah. And no disrespect. I do not know how to pronounce that, so I think it's best that I not try.
So I wanted to get this unboxing done.
What's the origin?
I think it's Aztec.
Okay.
So I don't know. A friend of mine expressed some interest in playing this, and so I was like, all right, I need to not put off opening it up so we can get it to the table for him to play. So we'll get some plays in at multiple player counts and see how we like it.
Yep. So did you get it? Do you like it?
Yeah. What's your experience? Hopefully yours came in better shape. If you saw our Andromeda's Edge Kickstarter, you saw that the box actually came with a cardboard shell that went over both edges here, and that box showed no damage whatsoever.
But the outside box, the shipping box, had this huge gash in it, so we were really nervous.
If you saw that video, you saw how scary that gash was. I mean, you could fit your whole hand into the box with the gash, but the game was in great shape because it had that shield around it.
Yeah.
This one was just
The shipping box was in great position. Great. The word just went right out of my head. The shipping box was in great condition.
Yeah, the shipping box for this one was in great condition, but the inside box wasn't, and both boxes were just tight to this.
Yeah.
Like this just slid right down into the other cardboard box, which just slid right down into the shipping box. No air in between the box and the outside. If you dented one box, it was just going to dent the inside box and then follow through to the game box.
Yeah. So it had to have been something that happened in packaging because
Yeah,
it
it
was
must
not
have happened
shipping.
at the production or something like that before they put it into the box for shipping. So I don't know if all this was packed together and sent out to the distribution, or if everything was sent separate, because the other box had the fifth player
Our dog is upstairs just crying.
and the errata and the resource thing. All these were sitting on top inside the box, and so whether these were all packed at the manufacturer, or if it was all packed together at the distribution hub. Who knows where the damage was done, but hopefully we'll get that replaced.
Yep. All right, we've rambled enough.
So I got to work on cleaning this up. So
All right, so if you like what we're doing, please subscribe and like our videos. Follow along with us as we get new games and go through our existing games and figure out what to get rid of.
Keeping and what we're getting rid of.
Getting rid of.
So
All right, so thanks for following along. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
bye.